What's up, guys? Go back at you with another video. We have a big box from Cody. So I opened one package last week. You guys saw about hitting up about what all the different lions that he had, and this one was pretty much more of the same that he found. So he hit me up with some more lions that he had, and he definitely delivered. So, let's check out what Cody had sent this time. A lot more lions, and he just, I told him that, hey, I'm looking for all kinds of lions if you have some, and yeah, he ended up hitting me back with some pictures, and I didn't really look at most of the pictures, honestly. I just like, oh, cool, there's tons of lions. He's trying to hook me up, and so I said, yep, send him my way. So he did, and there's a freaking ton. Tons of doubles, I imagine, with this many cards in here, but always cool getting big boxes of PC stuff. So I'm not going to go through all the names. Might point out some. Herman Moore's there. Die cut gold medallion Kevin Jones. Oh, that's just thick stock. What is this? Pinnacle. Nice. Z-Team. Oh, nice. There's a berry. I'll set the berries out. I think he said he had a lot of berries. Most of them I'll probably have. I'll set the Calvins out too, because I got a Calvin box, a berry box, a Staffy box, and then everybody else. Well, current Lions have their own 3-row box that I haven't separated in. That's actually going to have to expand. And then old school Lions, vintage is in a box by itself, and then 80 through I think, well, the current players are in a few boxes by themselves. So nice. Desperately need to update. That should be numbered. Oh no, it's not numbered. It's just the gold parallel longevity. So hey, there's the Calvin Johnson rule catch. So desperately need to sort and update. I did some sorting with the stacks that were on the side of my desk, but now I desperately need to sort PC stuff from all the stuff that people have been sending. So I know a lot of these Staffords and Calvins I didn't have because it wasn't as expansive as my berry collection. So this is freaking awesome, dude. It was really, really cool. My gosh, it like all these Calvin Johnson cards, man. Obviously, like I said before, some of these are going to be doubles, but I don't care. I think that's the purple parallel, Tops of Magic. Awesome. Stafford Topps Chrome, take it all day. Maybe not so much after this, but right now, 100%. Second year Staffy. Very, very cool. Just taking the backs of those for parallels. Awesome. Very cool. They got a nice pennant. So they got a big time game coming up next Monday night. So that'll go in Stafford because he's my I've got more of his cards over Calvin, and if I have that one, I'll put it in the Calvin box. Yeah, big time game Monday night coming up at Green Bay. It's always a big game for them, but they had a bye week to try to prepare, and Green Bay's playing pretty well right now. So that'll be interesting. The speed version. Herman Moore. Okay, so now we're out of that stuff for a minute. Oh, nope, we got Barry coming. That's really cool. I'm not sure if I have this one. This is the Quantum Edge Tech. Not sure if I have that one. Very cool. Herman Moore. Gold medallion like that. Insert. Charlie Batch. Terry Fair. Pretty cool card. This is like the beginning of the cracked ice. Mel Gray. More Goldfinger. This is a really, really cool card. I don't have that. Now I do. 3 of them, in fact, at least. Very awesome. That one's awesome, too. Man, 90s inserts, man. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Some Staffords. Nice. Is that? Yeah, that one's numbered out of 1,000. Herman Moore. Very cool looking card. Domicong. Nice Herman Moore there. Roy Williams Gold. Henry Thomas, Jermaine Crowell, Mel Gray. This is just the first box, if you guys can believe it. My favorite defense player of all time for the Lions. Chris Spielman, who does a great job on... A lot of people are kind of critical of their commentators that do stuff for their teams, and he does a really, really good job. Not exactly... Okay, looks like he just... threw some filler stuff in here. I'll take the Dodger. Yeah, looks like just filler stuff. I always take Dodgers though. See just by chance if there was any variations or anything. Doesn't look like it. Okay. We'll see what else we got. This might be another log video like Brayson and I had the other day. That one's awesome. Stafford Refractor. GT Stafford Sepia. Nice. Ebron Blue. GT the Purple Scopes out of 99. Stafford out of 149. What was this numbered stuff? Yeah, 250. Plates and patches 249. Nice. Another Miles auto. Here's a Kenny G green. Kenny G rookie there. Ebron, very cool. Die cut short print 49 of 49. Ashawn, very awesome. Jared Davis Disco. Blue and Domicong. Herman Moore numbered 1875. Year Sam Stanley was born. Cool cards there. Nice, man. Holy cow. This is amazing to me. If you get bombed on your PC like this, there's a pink Calvin Johnson. I don't believe I had that one. They think that's the black refractor. I have to compare it with my other ones. Out of 1,000, Larry Foster. Refractor of the Snow Game. Really cool refractor of Reggie Bush. Catch me running in the jungle. That is a rookie of Stafford. Yep. That is the Topps Kickoff. Very cool refractor here of Roy. Stafford Hollow. Joey. Another Stafford here. I think that's a refractor. Yep. And Domicone. And then again, another one of these stacks. See if there's any Dodgers in there real quick. Man, I had some time right now before the... Oh, is that the same one? Had some time before the Dodgers game. Nope, it's not the same one. Just the same card in there. Before the Dodgers game popped on because... nice, there's Austin Barnes. Because, man, the Cardinals are just smacking them right now. The Braves, Game 5, we know who that's going to. It was 13-0 last time I checked. Braves are not coming back from that tragedy. All right, so I'll put those baseball cards. We ended up getting a couple. So we had our card crew, our first card club of the year, which was awesome to see the kids back and collecting. They brought in some stuff, and one kid, Kyle, he helped start the card crew or the card club last year, and he went off on a Basketball Chronicles shopping spree, and the kid had a lot of cool stuff, which was nice to see. And then we got a handful of new collectors in there this year, so that's really cool. Some sixth graders who are new to our school popped in, and some of them collect more basketball and baseball. So I'm going to have to bring out some of the baseball cards that so many of you have thankfully shipped. And we have another card club tomorrow morning. And one of the kids is another Packers fan. So we're going to have to get him watching B. We're going to have to get him watching Brian. And he can marvel in Brian's Packerdom, if that's a word. But I'm sure he'll be awesome. It'll be awesome for him to check out some tubers. He said he had a ton of berries. Most of them are like your lower level base stuff from the 90s, but still cool. I'll take berries anytime I can get them. And you're gonna see tons of duplicates and stuff. Got to go through there and make sure there's no other variations and things. And I'm not exactly sure how many of these I actually don't have. I told him I pretty much probably have them all, or close to all. There might be like one or two I can find in there. They have different variations of these. So if people don't know, some have 1 star, some have 2 stars, some have the disclaimer like you can see here, and then it's gone. So there's some variations on that. People have been asking me more and more lately to get my freaking stuff together and actually get that Barry PC video going, which, again, I apologize. And I was just talking to Bobby that I'm going to probably have less time because basketball season's starting here pretty soon. And I coach school ball, so I'm probably going to have even less time. And then it's going to be the holidays and all that kind of stuff. There's Excalibur. So I do apologize, but bear with me, please. I think it's going to be worth it. I think you guys will love it, especially you Lions fans and Barry collectors, because you don't have to be a Lions fan to love Barry Sanders and be a collector of his. Nice. I'm not sure if I have that one. I have seen pictures of it before. Is that the gold medallion? Don't think so. So anyway, again, just tons of them. Game dated. You can see the 90, 91 Fleer, Pro Set, that kind of stuff, score. There's another one of these that is a 1 star. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a 1 star with the disclaimer. So, and this one is a 1 star disclaimer, and this one is a 2 star disclaimer. So you never know, right? You got to check that kind of stuff. Same thing with the Upper Deck ones back then, and I think 1991 Upper Deck, they have some hologram variations that a lot of people might not see. This is another one where the hash lines are gone or present on some of them. So, it's not that, your Upper Deck. So you might need to check those. This is another one. This one has, I think it's bullet points on the back with the Cincinnati facts. Or they call it the Cincinnati facts. So, doesn't look like those are. Those are obviously harder to find, but you never know. You got to check each one. Let's see if we come across another one of these league leader cards so I can show you the difference if there is a different one in there. But just amazing. These, they have slight variations between the retail and the hobby, so you got to check that out. Here's one of the cards I was talking about with the Upper Deck. On the back, okay, that's a 1990 hologram. Let's see if this one, that's also a 1990 hologram with the words just going across. See if I can find any more of those in here as we go through. Cool. Anytime you can get like multiples of the older Bowman Best or Finest and stuff like that, like this Bowman Best card. Like, those are always cool to me. That card, Flair Metal, that's cool to me. That is a 1-star disclaimer. That's a cool Star Picks card. These, they have 91 Flair that has a shell logo on the back. So if you're a berry collector, you might want to look for both of those variations. Some of the variations are just like really slight. So, of course, everybody knows the ones with the stripes on them. It doesn't look like there's any in this stack, but those go for nice money usually. There's a variation of this as well. He'll have the Honolulu ring on the back, and then there's another one with the trade. So not sure I have that. Pretty sure I have that. There's the Spanish versions of these. It'll have Spanish words on the front. Okay, is this? Oh, that's 90. That's 92. Yeah, I'm not looking for that one. There's a 1-star disclaimer. Playoff O. So this one, it's hard to tell between retail and prestige. Some of the ones I remember to check as I'm flying through this stuff. I'm checking. So the Crash the Games, they have a lot of different ones. You got to make sure you check the date. On the back, you got to make sure if it's not the prizes or not. Some have gold set, some have prizes. It just kind of depends on if it was a redemption card or not. So I'm sure once I dive into this a little more, I mean, there's hundreds of berries here. There's a few hundred berry cards. So there's a Crash the Game Gold. Once I dive into this more, I'm pretty positive I'll find a few that I didn't have. Nice Jason Hansen. You don't see that very often. McNeil, Crockett, like these old Finest cards. Lomas Brown was a beast. Probably like the only true stud that the Lions had on their offensive line for Barry in those years. Johnny Morton, nice. These are the ones that I'd probably peel because the card looks faded like that. Cool Pro Bowl with Barry and Thurman. Pat Swilling, he was there for a little bit. Awesome Spillman. That was at the end of his career, obviously, after the Saints run. Oh, God. Rod Marinelli. Great defensive coordinator. Couldn't handle things as a coach. So, and he's still doing the work and as a defensive coordinator. So, you know, he's great defensive coach. Great D-line coach. A couple of Barry inserts there. Nice. There's a few different ones of these, too, you got to check for. Okay. I looked at that card a couple times, so I'm not sure I had it, but I have a few now. There's a few different Sports Illustrated cards that he has out. I don't know if I have that. It'd be weird, 2017 Prestige, and I don't have it. Huh. There's a Culpepper. Pettigrew. So, dang. A lot of cards. If you guys stuck it with me for almost 20 minutes, I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate Cody. Again, these two whole stacks are all berries, which is crazy. Calvin's, Matthew, and then assorted guys. So, thanks so much, Cody. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And as always, take care. Go Dodgers!